How is it going, everyone? Welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at the Warlord, which, you know, for the longest time he has been considered pretty dang annoying, but that is for a number of things. Primarily his armor is what I've noticed most people will complain about in terms of him, but he doesn't have the biggest move list, so we're going to go over a couple of them real quick. So he's got a light into heavy. I believe he gets armor. He does. He does get armor later on in the swing. All of his heavy attacks, I'm pretty sure, have armor. He also has a double light attack. The second swing isn't too hard to parry, so I would recommend trying at least. Sometimes he'll do his second heavy. His zone attack is also undodgeable. It was pretty much undodgeable before they made it undodgeable, but now it's, you know, undodgeable, I guess. I don't really know, but it's pretty good. Alright, so we got a dashing heavy attack, which afterward, if you press the guard break button, will give you a headbutt. And this can also be done by pressing dash forward X. You cannot do it from a side. It has to be forward. And upon landing it, you are guaranteed a light attack, which most people will mix into something else, or you could, you know, simply just go into another light. Some people will do that too. Alright. Some people abuse it as well. Some people will, you know, do this and then grab you the next time because he's got a lot of carry. Not as much as he used to. But if he gets you up against the wall, you're gonna take some damage. Alright, so looking at a couple other things that he has. As I pointed out, if his heavy attack, it doesn't need to land. The headbutt has to land for you to get the light attack. He has one of these babies. When he goes down, he can do a heavy attack that'll come from the left. That is undodgeable. Also, when he goes into the stance, if he blocks an attack, he has a guaranteed light attack. He also has a guaranteed headbutt upon doing it. We've talked about his headbutt and if you make contact with it, what goes on. He also has a parry punish. So we're going to go ahead and have this bot start attacking us once I get my stamina back, and I will show off some of those. That is his light attack. I messed that up. Calm yourself. Am I mistiming it? I don't even know. I'm pressing as fast as physically possible. I'll take your armor any day. Alright, the other one that he has is the X. So upon landing a parry, you hit X. That's a guaranteed light. And then normally he'll mix it up. I've noticed that when enemies run out of stamina, the dash forward heavy attack is their go-to because I think it does guarantee the headbutt. So I'm pretty sure that's why it's so sought after. Yeah, right here it says that you should be able to do a headbutt combo afterward. Odd. That's not good. Did the same fucking... I swear. There it is. Apparently I was just mistiming it. I'm not sure how I would manage to do that. Doing the shield will also deplete their stamina. Obviously very good. If you do the full combo, it does 50 damage. So even when he's out of stamina, he does get armor on his heavy attacks. So sometimes you'll see a Warlord just throw it out there when they're low, because it works, and that's not a lie. It does work. Light attacks are not interruptible. He can just keep hitting you with lights regardless of where they land. His heavy attacks are uninterruptible. His full block stance we've talked about. He also has superior block on light attacks. So what that was that we were talking about is this. Does 29 damage and leads, it's a starter. You know what I mean? It's a starter. So that is Warlord in a nutshell. He may not have a whole lot of moves, but they are strong. Having the superior block, having uninterruptible heavy attacks, they are pretty strong. And he does 35, which is a little bit above the average. Most characters seem to do about 30. So, and on his second one, he gets 40. So he's pretty powerful. He gets some pretty good damage. I definitely can't see the only issue that I've ever had with him, and me and my friends have had with him, is he does get a little repetitive, a little easily, is the main issue. He doesn't really have a whole lot to play around with. Like Gladiator, I was going on about, oh, you could mix this, and then you could try doing this, and you could try doing this, and there's really not a whole lot to try doing with Warlord. He's very straightforward in your game plan, and that might be one of the easy things with the character if you are into, having a good game plan, knowing exactly what you need to do. And I didn't show it, but I can show it here. His light attacks will bounce right off, giving him decent pressure, especially with the uninterruptibles. A lot of people complain about uninterruptibles, especially with the Viking faction always having them. But yeah, he can dance around you. He can do the zone attack, which is still phenomenal. But yeah, that is your Warlord guide, and it's a pretty easy guide. He doesn't have too much stuff going on other than his wonderful take a knee. I forgot to mention, if you get this, you can slam people into the wall. And if you do a top heavy, I believe, yeah, you're guaranteed a top heavy off of it. Off a normal throw, I'm pretty sure you're guaranteed the side. His top heavy is faster, but does less damage. So remember that whenever you're looking into it. Obviously, he's uninterruptible, so it doesn't matter too much. And as for his, I'm gonna run you to something, you can choose any direction. He'll move them. Forward obviously is the best, and you'll see that a lot. You'll see people do this straight into the headbutt, mainly because a whole lot of people just don't expect it. But that is all for the Warlord. I hope you all enjoyed, and I don't mind seeing Warlords out there. He's not too hard to deal with, unless you're throwing me off cliffs. I swear to God, ice brawlers, man. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next Viking video. Until later. Until then, sorry, I don't know what's going on with me. School's had me all kinds of fucking fuzzy. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I'll see you guys in the next one is what I'm trying to say, if I could see straight. Until then, have a great day.